What is up, peeps? It's for the win TCG. I'd like to welcome you back to another YouTube video. And of course, we have some more PTCGO today. We're going to be testing out White Kyurem. And I only recently realized that you can actually use Quagsire to bring unit energies, any special energy of any kind, into the active position. So with White Kyurem, you can play your unit energy, Fire, Water, Grass, and use Freezing Flames quite consistently for hitting 160 every single turn on a 130 HP basic single prize Pokemon. That is a good recipe. Let alone mentioning White Kyurem GX Vetus. I'm talking about you, buddy. But yeah, we're going to play this here and see how it functions. We've got like a 1/1 line of Naganadel just to help with the juice of the deck, considering that although we play full Aqua Patch, it's always great to be able to get accelerated energy back into play. It's what makes Kyurem so I was going to say streamable, but so easy to stream attacks once one does get knocked down, because 130 HP is not the best, although let's think about it, it's the ideal for a basic single prize Pokemon. Obviously, if you're talking about like Delmise, Buzzwole, there's just 130 is the number that people want on basic Pokemon. 120 just doesn't cut it nowadays, unfortunately. But yeah, so it seems like a pretty good recipe. We've got a Ranguru to help with draw in there as well. And we have a healthy level of draw supporters. I think we've got like 10 or 8, one of them, which is somewhat decent. So we rarely do struggle to get things going. Also, a great thing is you don't have to attach the energy to Kyurem. You can attach it to anything on the bench. Quagsire will throw it straight into the active when you need it. So you're not limited to attaching specifically to the Kyurem, even with Aqua Patch. So that's also pretty cool as well when incorporating Quagsire into the list. So I think this is, in my opinion, the best way to play Kyurem. I've seen many people try different ways of playing White Kyurem, and I feel like the Quagsire one is the best route to take, considering it's just incredibly consistent and you can utilize things like Naganadel, Aqua Patch quite well, especially with unit energy. And we play 4 unit energy. There's 4 White Kyurem, so single unit energy for every single Kyurem. Now, it doesn't always go that way, so we have also put in what are we playing against? I'll just wait and see. But yeah, we have incorporated a Kyogre as well. If you haven't seen, I've made a Kyogre deck on the channel as well, with Quagsire, which was also pretty fun. But I've incorporated a Kyogre in here as well, just in case we do need a decent number to hit, but we don't have the unit energies available. So being able to hit 130 is also pretty decent. You can't let that one down. And also being able to spread damage if you want to is also just a good extra option. Right, so next ball, we're going to get out I think I kind of want to get down a Poipole so we can start using Naganadel right away. Although it's not a necessity. I think we'll get another Wooper, because I think Wooper is, so Quagsire is like the main engine of the deck. And we could be cheeky here and, well, I was going to say switch retreat, get the energy and discard pile for like a future Aqua Patch, but that's not really necessary now. And that switch could be more important further on down the line. So this is just crazy. I think we're going to throw one Nest Ball here, and we will get a Ditto. Can they can Guzman take a knockout? So, I mean, if they're going to Guzman take a knockout, they're hitting 90 damage anyway. So, I think we're... Oh, no, tell a lie. They could evolve into a... Do you have energy and discard power? No. I was going to say they could evolve into... I've forgotten its name. It's going to come to me in about 10 minutes. The evolution of this Pokemon, which is just killing me. How do I not know? So I think we'll get a Poipole down. Now we could get an Oranguru though, and that could help in the long run. So do you know what? I think we'll do that. Just looking at our hand, and Oranguru seems ideal. Now we could play another Nest Ball here, but I might want to Ultra Ball that away further on down the line. Although we could Ultra Ball now. No. We'll hold everything here. I guess we could bench the Kyurem. Yeah, we'll bench the Kyurem in case the Oranguru gets knocked out. Yeah, we'll hold the Ultra Ball because we could Ultra Ball for a Quagsire next turn. Which also is also pretty important, so we'll hold that and we won't be greedy now. So we are obviously playing as a Rayquaza deck. Now, when you're playing Rayquaza, what does Swablu evolve into? Oh, it's killing me. Does it begin with a D? No. Altaria. Thank you. I heard it. Yeah. Altaria. There we go. Use your brains, John. We don't really need the Power Pad now, although that's important in the late game. But I don't want to get rid of the Aqua Patch because that's also just as important all game. So we'll uncomfortably discard that Power Pad. I think Power Pad's crucial in decks that don't play a extremely high support account and can dead draw. It just helps with the top deck pulls. We have 2 Orangurus in play. I didn't even realize. So I benched down an Oranguru earlier, forgetting I have one in the active. But hey, what can I say? I'm actually going to fail this energy also because I can just get an extra pull off this Oranguru. Can't complain. What else do we get? Just another Aqua Patch. So that's just rough. We're just sitting here with 2 Aqua Patch. Maybe I should have discarded the Aqua Patch with the Ultra Ball, because that would reduce the odds of us drawing into this and hitting a dead hand. Right, so they're pretty much good to go by the looks of it. So yeah, Altaria in Rayquaza is interesting. I think, I don't know, it makes sense if you're playing Solo Ray, because Solo Ray is really hard to get going. Yeah, it's really hard to get going on its own, so I guess that makes sense. And Wish of Baton is also a cool idea. But the big problem with Wish of Baton is Field Blower, and Rayquaza, Solo Rayquaza focuses on Wish of Baton, don't they? So it's just a bit of an issue. Right, so what are they hitting there? 110? 130. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Right, we'll bring the White Kyurem active, and we have a 160 right now. We just need to find a choice band, and that's a nice little KO. So we will not take this for granted. And go for a Cynthia here. Please, choice band me. Nope, no choice band. That is a bit of a shame. I mean, if we want to, we can dig deep, Ultra Ball away some stuff. Rescue Stretch a Rangu into the deck just for that one extra juicy pull. And that really could make the difference. And I'm really tempted to do it. But I think, well, we need to Ultra Ball anyway. We need another Kyurem down because it's potentially going down next turn. So we have to Ultra Ball, just so we can guarantee something next turn. So let's not be hasty here. And I think I will. Well, actually, I could Ultra Ball. No, I could Rescue Stretcher for the Oranguru, throw it onto the bench just in case we get a burnable card. And because we will have an extra bench spot next turn if we need it, because this White Kyurem is probably going down to that Rayquaza. So we have another Ultra Ball. We could be so greedy and Ultra Ball away the unit energy. And I'm kind of feeling tempted to do it, but that is so risky. I'm going to do it. Look, we're out here to have fun, all right? We're out here to have fun, and we're actually going to fail it and then draw for free on the Oranguru. I just want a choice band. I just want that super greedy KO right now. It didn't pay off. That's fine. Win some, lose some. Super greedy play. Never, ever do that. That was just, I just wanted to hit it. But that's fine. We'll hit a 160 now, which is pretty cool. And see, this is where it gets a bit awkward. This is why I have put in the likes of Naganadel, because we're now sitting here where we're not guaranteed a Freezing Flames next turn. However, Field Crush should be quite easy to achieve, so we can still KO this Rayquaza. The issue now is that we don't play any Field Blower, so we're just allowing them now to use their Wish Baton and keep the Rayquazas going. A Field Blower would really break this deck down, if I'm going to be honest. Now, we could... I'm actually going to promote here the Wooper. We have a switch, so that's why I'm doing that. If we get a Shrine, that would be great. This is just amazing. We can Shrine, and this can burn down, and we don't have to worry about it. So that's good. And we can actually get the active Rayquaza out with the... Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm actually going to... We're going to Nest Ball now for a Poipole. That just seems the smart decision. Well, I say that, but look, we now have no alternative attackers. I'm actually going to... I kind of want to burn the switch to get an extra pull. But what we'll do is we'll Guzman now, and then we will Oranguru. And if we don't get anything, we can burn the switch and go for another pull, right? So we'll do that. Let's see what we pull off this Oranguru here. So nothing great, unfortunately. Oh, no, I didn't consider that. If I burn the switch... that's bad. I did not realize that. But anyway, they should be trapped in the active, so we'll just go for the pass. Complete misplay there. Should have realized that if I use the switch, I have to throw something else into the active, which I don't want. Usually you want the White Kyurems up front. So next turn, if they don't get this Shrine down and they don't get this Rayquaza out of the active, then we get 2 prizes and they don't maintain the energy. So that's a real clutch play if they can't get this Rayquaza out. And I'm assuming not, because if you're playing these Altarias, I wouldn't play Switch. I would play a Skateboard, because a Skateboard is a lot more efficient than Switch. Because Switch is a one-turn thing, a Skateboard can be used constantly. But they have a Tantalizer. Whoa, hold up. That's fine. The Shrine will still activate. All's good. I don't know what I'm worrying about there. Shrine will activate, they go down. The Wishful Baton does not activate. So that's really good. We have at least an extra turn just to breathe. And we've pulled a White Kyurem as well. So that is just fantastic. Real good news there. Let's see what we got. So we get the choice band when we don't need it. But you know what? Can't complain. We're just going to throw this here. Evolve this. Attach the... There we go. That evolved. Attach the choice band. Get another pull here from the Oranguru. See what we get. What do we get? Aqua Patch, that's perfectly fine. Let's grab that and get that into play. And if we get a Naganadel or another Aqua Patch plus an energy, we could be in a good spot where we get to take out this Latios. Now, the issue here is once we take out this Latios, the Rayquaza just needs a lightning energy to be able to attack again, which is a bit rough, but that's just the way it works sometimes. Right, so I am planning on just attaching energy to this Quagsire and leaving it. We could go for a Field Crush, but that seems insufficient. Plus, all the Latios we probably have to do is retreat or something if they find a way to get another energy attached, which I'm thinking they probably don't. So I guess we could go for a Field Crush, but it's just a bit risky. I'd rather have my energy distributed just in case they have a knockout. I think we'll just leave it at that. We're just in that range where a Field Crush won't really do anything to the Latios. We don't need to build up damage. It has 130 HP, so we can one-shot it if we need to. I mean, I guess if we don't get the Freezing Flames and we don't get the unit energy attached, then I guess that makes some sense. Nonetheless, we are here, and they're going to go for an Adventure Bag. Now, Adventure Bag is pretty cool, obviously, being able to hunt out for your Wishful Batons. Weakness policy is kind of pointless. Now, I'd be shocked if they don't play Escape Board, because you're playing a Pokemon that has one retreat, that is a bench sitter. That is like the ideal Escape Board thing, right? I don't play Escape Board only because I play one Naganadel, and that's not reliable. You're not going to have a Naganadel at every game. So usually the retreat cost in this deck is either 2 or 3. So a switch is usually more efficient down that road. Nonetheless, they are probably going to charge up these Rayquazas with the Latios, so pretty much a free charge turn. But our Shrine is poking, and we have one hit KO on this Rayquaza without Choice Band, and we have one hit KO on this one with Choice Band, so we are fine. I did not realize, again, that they would be hitting such high damage. But that's fine. We should be okay. We just need to find a way to get some KOs fast, because they are really, really climbing up the ladder. Now, Guzma seems bad, because why would we Guzma? Lily seems bad. I think we're just going to play Cynthia here and see what we got going. And I just feel really, really, really rough. It just feels bad attaching the unit energy to this Kyurem, but it just seems like we have to go down that road. So I think we attach energy here. Okay, I'm going to just think. We won't need a Choice Band next turn on either of these Rayquazas, because we're looking to hit 160 as long as we get stuff out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to discard the Shrine of Punishment and get a Naganadel. Do we have it in deck? We do. We have Naganadel, so we can just keep energy flowing a little bit better, because we're a bit skint. We're a bit tight. So let's get Naganadel and just... There we go. Getting energy on that. We are actually entering our free prize turn, so we can actually hit 160 with Naganadel next turn. So that is great. So if we don't get a White Kyurem charge up next turn, we have Naganadel to attack, which we don't want, obviously, because we have the Naganadel to just recover energy, considering I think we're down 2 Aqua Patch. But hey, if we get the opportunity to hit 160 on these Pokemon, which by the end of this turn will be one hit KO by that, why not? Why not take the 160 on that turn? So yeah, all's looking fine. If I'm thinking about it now, we just need to draw an energy or an Aqua Patch next turn once this White Kyurem goes down. If this White Kyurem goes down, it depends if they target it. Logically, they would want to take out this Kyurem, because it is just screaming knockout against all of these Pokemon, right? Every single one of them is just like, I don't care, knocking you out. I do not care. So yeah, they kind of have to knock out this Rayquaza. So Naganadel is that was pretty much the best time to get it out, thinking about it, because we now definitely have a turning point for 160 next turn. We have a White Kyurem to throw on the bench. We've got a nice Lily and a Guzma for the turn after, just in case we need to pick something out to KO if they find a way to keep things alive. So I think we've got the game just about in the bag. I think we just have it. So that's looking pretty cool. Shrine of Punishment definitely got us there. It just removes the need for a choice band against high HP Pokemon, considering we're hitting 160. So I am not complaining one bit. Right, Aqua Patch is also pretty good. We're going to throw that onto the Kyurem. And yeah, I was just checking there to see if we had 2 energy, because Aqua Patching then and not being able to charge up would have been really bad. Right, so let's go for a quick Oranguru pull here. See what we get. Another shrine, not a big deal. Let's go for the Lily and see what we pull here as well. So the unit energy comes in real clutch, because next turn we can actually go for a Freezing Flames. We just need something. I think we have 1 Aqua Patch. We need that final Aqua Patch. Although, tell a lie, if we can, is there anything we can KO? No, they haven't got low enough HP. Just an Aqua Patch. It was in the prizes and we pulled it. That would have been catastrophic if we didn't. So I think we just secured ourselves game there against... To be fair, this Rayquaza deck, hats off, mate. Literally hats off to being able to do this, because they've managed to set it up pretty well. They've got Alterias out. So they've hit some pretty good numbers without requiring Vikavolt and a ton of energy in play. They've been able to hold their energy with Wishful Baton. However, Wishful Baton is extremely shaky because of Field Blower. So, I don't know. Anyway, that is just, it's a wrap. It's game. We're just going to drop them a well played, a hearts, because they built a pretty interesting and unique deck. And that's exactly what we're all about here. So we'll give them the support of building an interesting list. Right, let's go play the full art. Let's go for it. Why not? Let's go for the Rayquaza as well. I know we need 1 prize, but you got to take the big ones out. Come on, you got to. Yep, there we go. Unfortunately, we didn't get to hit the good old 190. But that is White Kyurem with Quagsire. Let me show you the list. Those, stop being itchy, please. We're at the end of the video. We're at the end. I don't need to get an itchy nose right now. Right, White Kyurem. Here we go. This is the list. I am super happy with it. It is ridiculously consistent, and it hits big numbers quite well. So I think this has the potential to be a meta deck. And as I said, Vitas, White Kyurem GX. Go for it, mate. Go for it. Let's see what happens. Other than that, do leave a like if you did enjoy. Leave suggestions for any decks or any cards that you like, or any combos that you thought of down in the comments section. I actually will be releasing a video on a unique combo that I believe his name was Shane. I'm sorry if I got it wrong, but he showed me on a stream yesterday. I'm working on that, and I will be releasing a video on that soon as well. So if you have any ideas, and I do find them interesting, I'll definitely work on them and try and get a video out for that as well. But other than that, of course, do subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.